So there's like filming going on. You want me to just like start talking or something? You got to put some emphasis in it, you know, make it sound like you're excited to be here. For the people at home, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Bobby J from Conyers, and I'm here making a video for you guys to learn some stuff about the 10 principles. Ah, yeah. Cheers. It's 11 o'clock. So they got these 10 principles. They're kind of like the 10 commandments, but they're not really commandments. They're kind of rules, but they like you to kind of do these things or they get pissed off and they kick you out of the burn like they tried to do. I told you, I'm sorry. I didn't. God, I'm sorry. Thank you very much for the cheat sheet, but you know, I didn't really need it. But anyway, so the principles are, the first one is radical inclusion. And there's like 3 of them that are really important. So they put the word radical in front of it just to kind of emphasize that, hey, this is like really important, so don't fuck this one up. So radical inclusion means that everybody's welcome. Show on up. Hey, everybody come on in. Doesn't matter what you look like. Doesn't matter what you drive or what kind of haircut you got or anything like that. Just come on in. And so that's radical inclusion. Everybody's included in that one. The next one was, this one was a cool one. It's gifting. It's kind of like the whole damn weekend, it's your birthday. Because people just walk up to you and just give you stuff out of nowhere. Yeah. Now, it ain't always like nice stuff, but you know, some of it's kind of nice. Sometimes it's food or something like this. Dude comes up and says, hey, you want a beer? I said, well, hell yeah. And he gave me a beer. And that's gifted. And he didn't try to sell me the beer. He just gave it to me for no reason whatsoever. I didn't fix his car or anything. He just gave me a beer. So you just give somebody something. You don't have to wrap it. You ain't got to put your name on it or put it under a damn tree or anything like that. You can just walk up to them and go, hey, you want this? But you can't just give away junk, because it's not like a flea market where you're trying to get rid of all your stupid shit. You know, you give them something that is kind of nice, or you made it or something. So you go around and you just give away shit. I was, this Saturday night when I was walking around, I was kind of hungry, and I went up to this dude and I said, hey, you know where the vending machines are? I was going to get some Doritos, and you know, I can live off a couple of days a bag of Doritos. But he's like, no, there ain't no vending machines here. I was like, oh shit. And I noticed, well, he was cooking a bunch of grilled cheeses there. And I said, well, how much are you selling them grilled cheeses for? He said, no, I ain't selling them grilled cheeses. I'm gifting the grilled cheeses. He said, would you like one? I'm like, well, hell yeah, I'd like a grilled cheese right now. I was hungry. His name was Genie. Yeah, his name was Genie, and he was making grilled cheeses for people. Genie. It was Genie, not Genie. It sounds the same. But anyway, yeah, thank you. It was Genie, and he's making grilled cheeses, and that's gifting. So the next one is deco modification. I know what I'm talking about. You ain't got to keep correcting me. Look, I told you. Look, just let me finish, and then you can tell me if it's right or not. Give me a chance here. So it's deco modification, because people like to, when they camp, they like to decorate their camps, is what they call them. Yeah, when they get together camping, and it's called a camp. And they decorate their camps, and some of them, hell, they look like Disney World. I mean, they're all, you know, dressed up and all kinds of stuff going on. But then some people are fucking slackers. They just go to Walmart and get some of them damn Christmas lights and say, hey, look, I got pretty lights. I'm a camp. And that's it. And so they wanted you to dress up those decorations a little more. So you got to modify your decorations. You can't just go buy store-bought shit and put it up and go, look at us. So put a little modification on your decorations for your camp, and that way you're following that particular rule. All right, we'll come back to that one. All right, next one. Oh, this one's another one of them radical ones. It's radical self-reliance. And basically what that means is do it your own damn self, right? Yeah. Mom ain't here to wipe your butt. Do it your damn self. Don't go looking for somebody else to go fix this or do that. Bring your own damn food. Bring your own damn beer, your chair, your camping equipment and shit like that. Bring it yourself. And I kind of like that, because I don't like these bunch of hippies coming up to me going, hey, can I have this or can I have that? I'm like, no, you should have brought it your own damn self, because that's one of the principles that I try to now tell people about, because I know about the rules now. Oh, another one, this is the other radical one. It's radical self-expression. basically, if you want to go, sit down in the middle of the road with a guitar and play Kumbaya all day, go for it. Go express yourself radically. If you want to walk around in a peak tutu twirling a baton, hey, you go right ahead and do that. You don't look at them funny or anything. If that's what they want to do, well, damn it, you just go right ahead and do that if that's what you want to do. So that's radical self-expression. Now, next one's communal effort, and that's when you get together and you help each other out. So an example of that is sitting around drinking, and it's like, I think it's Friday night or Saturday night. I can't remember. They all kind of blurred together. But I was drinking, and I had to go take a leak. And so I looked at the dude next to me. I said, hey, hold my beer 1 second. And I was like, yeah, hold my beer. And he's like, all right. And he held my beer, and I went over to take a leak. And he helped me out by holding my beer. And that was an example. And then as I was taking a leak, well, that's the first time that I met Rebecca. She came up. She said, well, hey, you ain't supposed to be pissing on them trees. There's porta-johns right over there. And see, she was helping me out by telling me, oh, there's some perfectly good porta-johns right over yonder that I didn't have to go take a leak on them trees. And so that was communal effort. There, she was helping me out. And then there's civic responsibility, and I don't really know a whole lot about this one, but Rebecca basically just said that don't piss off the locals and the sheriff and stuff like that. That's kind of important with the people that are in charge. Because see, Rebecca, for y'all don't know, like, she's kind of in charge of everything there. She's like the grand poobah, right? You're like the president or something, but she's in charge of it all. So she knows all about pissing off the local sheriff's department. Oh, here we go. Leave no trace. Now, when you go to these things, you pick up your beer cans at the end of the weekend, all the wrappers and your cigarettes. You're supposed to take that with you. You ain't supposed to just leave it laying around. And so that's called leaving no trace. The last one is participation. And this is kind of my favorite one, because when I learned this one, let's see, that was probably Friday night, my first night there. I was walking around. Dude, you should have seen it, man. I was walking around. I came up to this tent, and there's a bunch of people having a good time. They were laying around like on top of each other and amongst each other. So I walked up to this fella. I'm like, hey, what's going on there? He said, that's what they call a cuddle puddle. You ever heard of that? That's pretty cool. And I said, well, hell, man, that's fucking awesome. He's like, no, that's that camp over yonder in the white tent. I said, oh, well, I got to check that out. So I wandered over to the camp that was called fucking awesome. Like, here we go. And I walked in, and, well, let's just say everybody was doing that in the tent. And so somebody looked up and said, hey, come on in and join us. I said, all right. And so I went in and I participated. Yeah, twice. Yeah, so that's participation. What was that other one? There was like a bonus one, wasn't there, like an extra credit? Yeah, that's consent. And basically what that is if you meet somebody and you kind of feel like, hey, we should, get it on, do a little tonsil hockey, a little loving and touching and squeezing like Journey sang about. First, before you do that, you got to ask permission. You don't just walk up and just get it on. You stop and you say, hey, is it okay? And then if they say yes, it's okay. And get this, dude, look, if you ask enough people there, some of them say yes. Yeah, hell. I mean, it surprised the hell out of me too, because I was like, well, really? Yeah, and we just went down to it. Yeah, we took care of business. So, but we asked consent first. So before you go, cop and feel or anything like that, getting a handful. I know. Yeah, you get a little handsy when you drink. I told you about that. Oh hell. We fucked up, Rebecca. Yeah, you did. You fucked up. You didn't put. There's one more on there that you forgot to put on there. It's called immediacy. Huh? Yeah, you forgot to put that on the paper. Immediacy means right the hell now. Right now. Like if some dude walks up to you, it happened to me. He walked up and said, fuck your burn. I was like, oh yeah? And I was going to go kick him in the nuts. And immediacy means right now. Don't wait till tomorrow to go kick him in the nuts. So take advantage of that time you got, because who knows what could happen down the road. You may not see him again for the rest of the burn. And well, then come to find out that actually is a nice thing that people say. He didn't mean like F you or anything like that. So I didn't kick him in the nuts or anything like that. But yeah, immediacy is the one we forgot. So right now, get it done. Right now, go do it. And that way you don't forget about it later on. There, that's 10 principles. Thank you. That's right, Bobby J from Conyers.